it's different. It's a film that is brought to you courtesy of Omoni Oboli TV. Same people who brought you Breakfast is Served, A Night in July, Not in the Plan, and The Price of Love. Now, if you want to find out what The Price of Love is all about, you can either go to Omoni Oboli TV and watch it, or if you want to know what happens before, what the film is like before you actually watch it, you can check my description for a review I did on The Price of Love maybe a few days ago, and just before you watch it, and I promise you'll love it. Now, 5 Days in November is one of those films where you are anticipating a certain kind of twist to the film, and it just surprises you. I mean, like there's a shadow in your mind. It's a pure bliss. And I think for me, I was excited to see how the series of events unfolded. So the film features Ekame Timiyang as Mira and Esodike as Tobe. And it revolves around what a man is, or who a man is when he has nothing, and who a man is or becomes when he has everything. And the film offers a very stark contrast between those two opposites, and you see that quite vividly in when Toby had nothing and how he would do everything to just make ends meet, and how when he had everything he didn't even want to work, he didn't even want to, he just wanted to spend and just live large, and that is quite the narrative for a lot of people who want to be in other people's shoes but don't want to carry the load that it comes with. And so you see that, and it also highlights how people don't know what is good for them, and sometimes even when they know what is good for them, they don't have the courage to embrace that, and they don't have the courage to even do away with things that are not good for them. In the film, you see Toby's girlfriend, who is like a leash, who is just like sucking his blood dry, doesn't believe in him, pure evil, a Jezebel of sorts, if you're a biblical person, and just is leeching off him just like that, and he's too afraid. That's Dumso, by the way. He's too afraid to do it, or he's too unsure of how to go about it. And so you see that feature in the film quite vividly and quite well. And it's one of those films that you're definitely going to love. I think for me the highlight of the film was when Tobe and Mira are kissing, and Toby's ex walks in and she gasps for air, almost like she can't hold her breath, And I think that is also quite real in the film. And the film does well by telling a very beautiful story. And one thing I know Omoni Oboli is on track to do is the kind of cinematography they feature. Some of the shots you see in the film are just different. For some of these Nigerian films, you see bridging shots that are just, part of the city somewhere, establishing shots that are very vague, very wide, but these guys are down to specifics. The house, the traffic, the car on the street, very crazy shots. And I think that they're doing well on that track, and it's quite consistent in everything that they put together and put out on YouTube. So for those of you who have not watched 5 Days in November, please get on Omoni Oboli TV. They have this whole playlist with all of their films on there. And you can just pick and choose after you finish 5 Days in November. It's a film I guarantee you're going to enjoy. And so for those of us here at Thoughts and Questions, if you're new on the channel, please share, please subscribe, please like our content, and support us as we go along this journey. Until the next one, from here is bye-bye.